Another lesson that we learned at Olin over the years, and it's become really almost the central theme of what the college does, is experimentation and a culture of experimentation. It seems simple on the surface that you only learn things by trying things that are new. This would be really clear in any kind of business. However, it turns out in higher education, it's quite rare. Higher education has changed less than almost any other sector of our economy over the last 1,000 years. Higher education tends to value criticism, critique at a much higher rate than it does experimentation and trying completely new, crazy ideas. The fear of being ridiculed for doing things that are not successful is so high that it tends to be an inhibitor in people trying really new things. If you try things, you will learn amazingly new insights, and it will even change who you are. We don't do enough of this. In fact, changing higher education is the mission of Olin. And we've spent a lot of time thinking about how you actually change higher education. Do you do this by writing a book and calling it the Olin Way? Do you create a YouTube video that says, here's how you do this? I think actually Buckminster Fuller, the architect, may have had the best answer when he said, when you want to really create change, don't bother trying to explain why it's needed. Just build a new model that makes everything else obsolete, and the world will notice and find their way to your door. I think this actually explains better than most other methods why it is that Olin has been visited by more than 900 universities from 65 countries in 10 years. We didn't pay them to come. Making change is not easy. It requires a willingness to take risk and to be humble that things may not work the first time. In fact, as an engineer, I can tell you nothing that I've engineered over my lifetime ever worked the first time that I tried it. Humility is a part of being an engineer because nature tends to show you all of the things that you did wrong. So, creating experimental methods in higher education is a mission that Olin has embraced from the beginning, and I believe is largely responsible for the success that we've had so far. We need more of this in higher education, and Olin can lead the way.